Hello, thank you for selecting to watch this video. This is Talk Time, basically the video podcast series where I just talk about anything and everything, right? Um, so a few weeks ago, maybe about 2.5 weeks, I read this article online, how Google just randomly gives you articles about news and stuff. So I'm reading this headline and it intrigues me enough to the point where I start reading the start of the article and I actually read the whole thing. It wasn't that long, so I was able to read the whole thing. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with some people and how come things like this that to me they're unacceptable. These things shouldn't happen. What I'm alluding to is the article that says that a thief robbed a vehicle of a woman, and shortly after getting on the vehicle, he noticed a child was left inside the car. So he went back to the scene of the crime to return the child to its mother. To the fact that he threatened to call the police on her for leaving the child alone in the car. Okay, now her reaction is she's thankful that the thief returned the child, and that she's thankful that the child was returned unharmed, and she goes on to say, as mothers, they get very busy sometimes. Bullshit. There is no excuse for this. No excuse. No excuse. You left your child in your vehicle to go get some meat and what was it, a milk or whatever it was, regardless of what it was, that's irrelevant to the story. You left your child alone in the car to go get some groceries. 15 feet away, you say that you were. 15 feet or 1 feet away, it's unacceptable regardless. But 15 feet away, what were you, social distancing yourself from the child? Like, that is too much of a distance between you and your child. You might as well have left your child at home, locked in their bedroom, so at least in their bedroom they're safe, right? Because you're still at home. That still would have been wrong, but at least they're in the safety of their own home. In the car, what was your point of bringing the child? What's your point of bringing the child if you're gonna leave them alone in the vehicle? That is unacceptable. I do not accept that excuse. That's bullshit. As a parent myself, as a father, do you understand what would have happened if this happened to me? Do you understand? If this happened to me, if I left my daughter in the car, I would never do that. But if I was stupid enough to do so, and I come home and I tell the story to my wife, she would have freaking killed me. She would have freaking killed me if there's a chance I left my child alone and there's a chance he got kidnapped. You're lucky that this thief did not just take the child with him and drop him off wherever, right? You're lucky this thief didn't go and sell your child somewhere in the black market, in the dark web. You're lucky this person had a heart enough to go and take it to you. You're a bad parent. I don't accept that bullshit. Oh, as mothers, we get busy. Bull fucking shit. You could have taken your child in the store with you. And if you can't because of the whole COVID-19, then go to another fucking store that allows your child to be in there with you. Okay, or go take it to your mother, go take it to your fucking neighbors, take it to whoever you need to take it to take care of your child so you can go in that store. I don't give a damn if you're just going in the store for 2 minutes or 1 minute or even 20 seconds. You left your child, you abandoned your child. That's child endangerment. And I didn't read anywhere in this headline that police were investigating the woman, because if I'm a police officer and I'm hearing about it, where's child protection services? Why are they not going over there and taking this child from this woman? You shouldn't be a parent. You should not be a mother. And of course, you're young and stupid, because if you have a 4-year-old as the child was, then you're probably, not too old, and you're probably in the young scale. That's only a young person would do that. I mean, not to say that only a young person, but come on, you need to think a little bit, right? You need to use your head. Oh, I'm never gonna do this again. Yeah, you better fucking not. If you do this again after this accident, you're even more retarded than I think. And for those of you thinking, well, Jesus, chill, dude. Everyone makes a mistake. I hate that bullshit excuse. I hate it. I hate always hearing, well, people are young, people are gonna make mistakes. Bullshit. I would have never done that. I would never done that. That tells me you don't give a shit about your child. That tells me you're careless. That tells me you don't give a damn. And the fact that the thief got back with your vehicle and your child, and you still need that, when he returned your child to you, the fact that there wasn't police already waiting for him tells the whole story. Because obviously you weren't close enough to your child to have noticed somebody taking the car with your child in it, so that you can freaking call 911 before the thief even came back, and have the police already waiting on him there with you while you talk things out and they question you. Because that's what I'm thinking. It's like, where the hell were you? How did you not notice? Did you not notice, or you just didn't care? You weren't reporting this before the thief returned to the scene of the crime with your child? Like, what the F happened there? And I apologize for all the cursing and stuff in this video. Obviously, it's not friendly, but I don't care right now, because I am very passionate about this story. It pissed me off. And having just, like I said, I read this about 3 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, and I kind of forgot a little bit of the details. So I went back before I started taping this video so I can refresh and reprogram my brain, and it gets my emotions like that. I'm passionate about it because I'm a parent, and it pisses me off when other parents do careless things that could harm and put their child in danger. It pisses me off. It pisses me off because it's unacceptable. As a parent, you shouldn't be putting your child in these situations. You should know better. You should know better. It shouldn't be a thing where, oh, now that it happens, you learn. Screw that. Screw that. You should know. You shouldn't be a parent at all. And it's not my opinion, it's a fact, Jack. That's how it is. If you ain't mature enough to be a parent, then you shouldn't be. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. It's bullshit. Or we get too busy. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. You could have taken that child in the store. If they didn't let you because of COVID reasons, then they'll go into that fucking store and go find someone to take care of your child. By the way, figure that shit out. Don't come in here and make bullshit excuses like, oh no, we're busy, and it's bullshit. 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 And I have a 3-year-old myself. This would have never happened to me. Never. Never. Like I said, if it happened to me, I expect my wife to freaking slit my throat for being so careless. She should leave me if I ever do this. And the same, if she did this, I would have fucking take that child from her. You don't deserve to be a parent if you can't manage taking care of your damn child. Damn. Damn you. And if this happens to anybody else, fucking same feelings towards you. Anyways, damn, got me all fired up. Got me all fired up. Guys, I'm gonna pause for a moment here. I should probably include a disclaimer at the start of the video that says warning, salty language. Anyways, apologize, guys. Not for what I said really, but for the language. Like if you're a child or you were watching this with children in the room, my apologies. But like I said, I just get super passionate about stuff like that because it really does bother me. Because I really do. I just care, man. I don't understand why people don't care. Why people are careless. Like I said, it's unacceptable. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Like, I just can't. It's hard. It's hard for me to talk about something else. You know why? Because now it's in my head. It got my blood boiling, and just I can't like really focus on the other topics in hand. It's very difficult when I got fired up. I fired myself up. If this were my friend, if I knew this woman, if they were in my family, I'd tell them off, really. I would tell the same thing right to their face because they need to hear it. And that's the problem, most probably, in society this day, is that people tend to accept their excuses. Like nobody tells them what they really need to hear, so they don't mature. They're not hearing it. No one's setting them straight. Basically, their parents are not setting them straight with advice, and they're not. They don't have anyone in their lives setting them straight. So they need somebody like me. This world needs somebody to set these people straight and tell them, quit your bullshit, grow up, quit being so careless with your children. That's what they need. They need somebody to talk to them the way I just spoke in my rant. That's what they need. And it's gonna help them in the long run. Like it really is. So hopefully I'm not too friendly with my daughter when she grows up, because I want to be able to set her straight. I want to be able, for her own good, right? So that she's a better parent than I am. I mean, in lots of ways I'm great and all, but in lots of ways maybe I could be better. I'm not perfect, right? So I want to be able to straight her straight, because I don't want her to witness that. I don't want her to make those mistakes that I think she could be better than that. So I'm gonna set her straight before she becomes an adult. That way, no bullshit like that happens to her, and it will make her life be better. I will give it my best. But yeah, these people need somebody that sets them straight. Tell them, that calls them out on their bullshit and says it's not acceptable. It is not acceptable. It's not okay. That doesn't work for me being, because as moms we get busy. Come on. That's BS. You shouldn't be busy. That has nothing to do with being busy. It's not like you were at home doing the dishes and your child is, safely in her room. That's being busy. Your child is safe in their room, and you're over here doing the cleaning of the bedrooms, doing the dishes. That's okay. You don't have to hang around your child 24/7, of course. But they're safe in their room. No one's gonna kidnap them in your room. The door is locked in the front. You're over here mopping the kitchen or whatever you're doing. That's being busy as a mother, okay? Okay? Maybe you're out grocery shopping and yes, you're busy, but you have your child safely in the cart in front of you. That's being busy as a mother or as a father. And don't give me this, some mothers are single and and stuff like that. BS, because there are mothers out there who are single, yes, but they don't do this bullshit. Okay? I know I said I was gonna move on and shout, but yeah, let's just get um so yeah, let's move on finally, right? Let's finally move on. Um, so there's this show from like 2015. It's on Hulu. It's called Man Seeking Woman, and it's entertaining. It is funny. It is very creative. I enjoy watching it. Guys, I think I saw this for the first time around 2015. Not on TV. I saw it through this one time in 2015. So it was when I was living, me and my girlfriend. We weren't parents yet, but we were living together at my mom's, right? So I recall that I first saw this series back in 2015, but not on TV. Like I said, I was once what's it called, the selection, the demand gimmick, right? I was looking for anything interesting to watch, and I stumbled upon this series, and I saw a few episodes back then. So and I enjoyed it. So when I noticed it was on Hulu about a couple of weeks ago, and I said, "Oh, I remember seeing a few episodes of this series." So I said to myself, "I'm gonna take a look at this show and see how it is, right?" So I watched the entire first season in about a week, maybe even less, maybe in about 4 days. I saw, because it's just 10 episodes, I believe, and those 10 episodes of the first season. I think there's only 2 seasons. I haven't gone on to finish and continue to the second season because I wanted to talk about it before I move on to the second season. Um, so if you ask me, should I watch this show? Yeah. But it's a different type of show. It is a comedy, but it's not really funny. That's not why I like it. I like it because it's creative, it's different, and it is silly, but it's entertaining. It's interesting. It's not logical, but that's what the show is. So if you ask me, should you watch this show, Man Seeking Women? It's on Hulu. I tell you, give it a go, give it a try. You'll be interested and you'll be entertained. It's funny. I like it. I'll put it over and I'll say that I enjoyed watching it. Um there's a few segments, there's a few parts of the entire series and parts of episodes that I enjoyed. I enjoyed, and I thought this part, only this show would present stuff like this. For example, when the guy, the main character, he loses his penis, and he calls to the bar asking, "Hey, did I leave my penis there earlier?" Because he needs the penis. It's an emergency. He has an opportunity to have sex with a woman, and he's in her restroom calling the bar to see if they have his penis there, if he left it there an hour or so ago. This is entertainment. This is interesting. who's coming up with this material? It's beyond me, but it's entertaining. And in the first episode, he goes on a date with literally a troll that his sister knows. It's this is stuff that only genius can come up with. Only the most creative people can write stuff like this. This is a good show. Again, if you have the Hulu and you go check it out, I recommend it strongly. I'll check out season 2 pretty soon. If it's bad compared to the first season, I'll let you know pretty soon. There's other topics I wanted to discuss, but I think my first rant went a little bit longer than I expected it because of all the emotions and passion. Okay, thanks for the listening. And I'll see you guys pretty soon. Take care and good night, y'all. Vlog you later.